What's crackin', movie trivia Schmoedown fans? It's your boy C-Dub, and today we got the team championship between the Patriots and Above the Line. ATL all the way. Let's get this thing crackin'.
Shirewolves owe us lunch money, and we will be taking it at that event. We work the system, the clock, holla. None of these guys can get in front of my destiny. Let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Yeah!
And your winners by knockout, ladies and gentlemen, just JTE and Jeff Snyder, the Patriots. Sasha, that smell is the smell of victory, okay? And I'm so glad that I teamed up with JTE. With Snyder, I actually have a legit shot at taking the title. Because he knows his shit, I know my shit. We were just like, half the time we were talking to each other, like, we got this. It was just like confirming that we knew what we already knew. Ray, she is a astrophysicist astronaut. And your winners, by way of technical knockout, advancing to the Schmoedown Spectacular, JTE, the people and the inside of the Patriots! We're a team of lions amongst a team of jackals. Jackals nitpick little pieces here and there. The jungles rule the kingdom. We eat the prey. We are the lion's den. Robert Duvall. And your winners, and the new movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, making their Schmoedown team debut. The glorious one, Sam Levine, the Godfather, Drew McQueen, Above the Line. Jeans, beards,
Both of you guys have been extremely strong competitors in this league, and yet somehow putting your strengths together was sort of magical.
With Drew by my side, I'm decidedly more confident. So it was that good feeling of knowing that like you had somebody to turn to in those moments, because there have been questions that I've had up there, and this felt like that was no longer the problem. Both of you.
Yeah, we beat you.
So, when Sam and I do show up,
Yeah, we beat you.
those are individual matches. You're going to see what a team match looks like, and I promise you the outcome will be different.
You want to see what a team match looks like? Watch some game tape. We've held this thing for a year.
You know, actually,
Very confident.
thank you for reminding me. I've already beat you, Snyder. Why are you even challenging me a second time? I'm very well aware of it, and I'm going to be looking for revenge, okay? JT and I haunt Drew's dreams at night. You haunt mine, Sam, and I'm going to be coming after you.
We heard a rumor you guys were in here. We just wanted to, check how you were feeling before the big match. Some people just spreading rumors out there like, hey, Sam, Patriots champions over there?
We're feeling like champions. That's what champions wake up feeling like.
Oh, that's cool. You know what? Suck it up, because I think this might be your last day as the champions. Can you guys
guys get those ready for me? Someone wear both at the same time.
We've heard this how many times?
Yeah, I mean, this is a broken record.
Yeah.
You guys don't, you think you're not the first two to walk in here after a few wins and be like, we're going to take those belts?
I mean, I don't know that a few wins really characterizes what we did. We just came out of obscurity.
This is all fun and yada, yada, yada. But let's go in there and see what happens at the end of the day.
I'm excited. This is my belt. Has been for a year, Sam.
Oh, you really run into it too, Jeff.
3, 2,
Training day.
and your winners! And still
about a championship match. There's a reason that you guys are at this level, that the Patriots have managed to keep this belt for now an entire year. It's because you guys are the best of the best. And I don't think that anybody who watched the match today could deny that you guys certainly are amongst the best of the best here in the movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Very sweet of you to say, Emma. We really do appreciate it. Seriously, Drew and I proved twice. We have not seen, nor do we remember the Titans.
I don't remember the Titans.
2 times in that match.
Remember the Titans.
We forgot the Titans.
Those were the actual Titans that took you down today.
I have to pull myself up by my bootstraps and get back in there to face Darth Harloff himself.
I know. How are you feeling? Are you feeling good about taking down?
He's got it.
Your teammates behind you.
He just killed.
It's true.
Did you see that sports round?
On fire.
Lily.
And your winner. No answer, so with that we have a winner! My big Corporation. The Tyrell Corporation was what we were looking for. Tyrell Corporation is what we were looking for.
Speaking of facing the Patriots, you guys have any strategies going into this match?
We do. I have thought long and hard about what we would do if we ever had to face the Patriots again. And 3 weeks ago, I watched Remember the Titans on an airplane. So there's no more gaps, guys. That's it. There's no possible way you can beat us a second time now. So I feel pretty good about that.
All right, well, best of luck to you guys.
Where do you think you're going? Jeez. Where do you think you're going? You're just right here waiting for me? I was congratulating you on such a big win. Now we get to have a rematch. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this rematch. I've had a taste in my mouth for this rematch since the Spectacular last year. I bet you have had that taste in your mouth. I'm hungry for my own rematch because you know what? JT and I, we got to prove that it wasn't a fluke beating you guys. Yeah, I think I want to prove that it was. And I already said this before, so I'll let you guys know. I have seen Remember the Titans, so whatever movies you guys felt like you're lacking in, now's the time to watch them. So congratulations. Go celebrate. Enjoy the evening, Sam. Thank you, buddy. You enjoy that. Oh, I am. I actually have to go. Excuse me. I'm going to go polish mine. Need more belt polish.
neighbor's toilet. The term upper decker is rarely more applicable than right here today. We got one that could go out of the stadium.
It's pretty crazy what we have here. We have history is going to be made one way or another today in this match. You look at what the challengers above the line are aiming for. They won the tournament last year, the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament. They are 5-1, but they won the tournament so quick they got themselves a shot against the Patriots, and they only lost by 1 point. Almost broke the record, almost took the titles away, but it was Remember the Titans that took them down. They couldn't remember the Titans, and because of that, the Patriots continued their streak. The Patriots have been the champions since December of 2016.
We were so young.
Yeah, they have defended the title 7 times. They have beaten above the line once already. If the Patriots win today, they will be 10-0. If the above the line wins, Sam Levine will be the first person in history to have both the singles championship and the team championship at the same time.
Christian, I've been doing some math, and apparently after months of testing, you cannot lose a match by less than 1 point. That's how close above the line was. I've been doing some more math. The Patriots defending the title 7 times, never been done in Schmoedown history. I don't think we're going to ever see that again. When this run ends, I think so too does a piece of the Schmoedown lore, because you're never going to see a run like they're currently on this treadmill.
Unless they keep it. I mean, unless they keep going, we'll see what's going to happen, because, like you said, Dan Merle in both of his reigns has had 3 title defenses, but that's both reigns. This is still the first reign of the Patriots. They keep on coming, and the people have come close to beating them, but it just doesn't happen. Both Snyder and JTE, they are pros. They know how to play with each other here. They've been through this. They've been through the struggle, but Drew McQueenie is determined. Drew McQueenie wants a belt. The Patriots are the only team to beat him in teams, and they both have beaten him in singles. He wants revenge, and Sam has beaten both the Patriots in singles, but now he wants that team belt as well as the singles.
Yeah, in the championship format, the only question I have for the Patriots is, are you all getting a little sick of this? Maybe not consciously, maybe subconsciously, it feels like old news to them. It's just the same old rigmarole, whereas I know how above the line felt when they got out of bed together this morning. I don't know about the Patriots if they sleep in the same bed as well.
Well, we know that both the Lions Den and above the line are going to have a lot to say to one another. Here we go.
Above the line. You know, they're the type of guys that get up on a real early Saturday morning to help other people move. You know, they're the type of guys who trip over quarters just to grab some nickels.
We've got history with the Patriots. They beat us by 1 point. 1 point that we could have had Soylent
Three different ways.
Phrased a little differently. Had, remember the Titans not come up twice. There's so many ways.
Denzel.
The history of our last match with the Patriots could have turned out differently.
It's
true. It turned out the way it did. Destiny, on the other hand, is this other shoulder right here.
Sam Levine's a champion now. Big deal. These guys are going to be 10-0. There's no way this guy is going to hold double belts. It can't happen. He probably can't even hold it on his small shoulders.
I have a thorn that has been in my side since the beginning, and it has just gotten worse. Really, my only real big losses in this league are to Snyder and JTE and this team. So, this is very personal for me today. I gotta do this. I got my kids here, man.
I'm just so tired of beating these teams again. Not just once, but again. And once again, we're going to beat them.
The fact of the matter is the Patriots are 9-0, and so that's nothing you can brush off. There's no easy way to discount that. I mean, unless you count the fact that at least 3 of those wins were really just softball matches that I feel like kind of got thrown away. But that's neither here nor there.
Neither here nor there. Above the line, I'm going to put you below ground, okay? Sam Levine, he may be the singles champion. There's a reason that this belt has been on my shoulder for more than a year. As for Mop McWeenie, JT and I haunt that guy's dreams, okay? He wakes up screaming in the middle of the night. We beat him in singles, we beat him in teams, it doesn't matter. And why do I call him Mop? Because we're going to wipe the floor with him today. That's why I'm going to make his kids cry again.
All today is about is our gameplay. I don't even know who else we're going out there against. Our gameplay today is going to be impeccable. We're going to play as hard as we've ever played. And honestly, I can't ask anymore. I've got this guy sitting next to me. I'm going to bring my A game. I don't know what else we can do.
True on his A game, folks. We're unstoppable.
The producers of this fine show and the fans of this fine show are very happy that we have come in here and cut this promo, but the truth of the matter is, we didn't need to say one word, because the record and the belts that you see here right now do all the talking that is needed.
As you see, you knew the whole entire Lions Den is here, as we knew that they would be, and Tom
They have nothing else to do.
No, they just say the same exact thing, you know, the fact that they above the line, and they're not wrong for saying this. Like, they beat top 10 3 times. They've now gone against above the line for a second time. They beat Trek. They beat the former team of Wolves of Steel. They beat Heroes. I mean, it's just every team that's been put in front of them, they've knocked away. So what you had said earlier, you could be right. Is it just weighing on them, or can they just continue to do what they're doing? And above the line, you can see the hunger. You can see Sam Levine wants that second belt. You can see how bad. I think Drew McWeeny is going to physically assault these people if he doesn't get a belt. He really...
We've seen it happen before in the Schmoedown. Please, don't curse us.
And I wouldn't want to... And Thad Williams is nowhere to be found because he is terrified of Drew McWeeny right now. And I would be too if he was coming after me. But that's it, man. These two, I'm ready for the tail of the tape. Here we go.
I'm ready for it as well.
You get above the line. Strengths are 70s. 80s movies, and being terrified and stalking people with team belts so they can have it.
And then works out well. They know their decades very accurate.
And then you have the Patriots, who their strengths are Arnie and Sly. They have directors, dramas, and toothpicks and wearing hats.
All right, well, Malcolm Boltler will not be starting in this championship matchup for the Patriots either, but boy, do we have an event here. I have a question, Christian.
Yeah.
Are we shooting this in a library right now? A bank, perhaps? It's awful quiet in here.
Well, you are right now. That gets me to my next question, because it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown. For the team championship of the world. Introducing first, the challengers with a record of 5 wins, 1 knockout. The 2017 Rookie Team of the Year. The 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown winners. And the #1 ranked contenders. The Godfather, Drew McWeeny, and the movie trivia Schmoedown champion, the oldest one, Sam Levine, above the line. From the spectacular one, Andrew Guy.
You can factor that in. He is allowed back in the studio for some unknown reason.
All right, so they sit down. The challengers are here. Sam with his belt.
Sam, once again, overwhelmed by the weight of his belt.
And their opponents. Representing the Lions Den. With a record of 9 wins, no defeats, and 4 knockouts. They are the 2016 Team of the Year. The 2017 Team of the Year. And the
and the crowd were as perky as Jeff Snyder's nipples right now.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, so... Okay, guys, so round number 1 is going to begin. Mark, tell us the rules.
In round number 1 of the championship team match, the field is going to hear 8 questions from 8 different movie categories. Each question is worth 1 point per correct answer. That means each team can get a maximum of 2 points per question. Once you hear the question asked, please write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard in front of you. When we ask you as an individual to reveal your answer, please show the whiteboard to the camera at the same time you verbalize it into the phone of Micro. Now we are going to start with Jeff Snyder is going to be going first and then around the block. What I want from each team is a good, clean match, and I want to remind each team about the JTE rules. You have 3 as a team, and you also have a challenge you can use.
All right, so the Patriots, are you guys ready?
Have we ever not been?
Yeah. All right, that was a little
fuzzy on the answer there.
And the challengers, are you guys ready?
We most certainly are.
Oh, yeah.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! The energy in the crowd is ready. Here we go, guys. Category 1 comes from the realm of directors.
Back up.
Directors, here we go. Who directed Blue Velvet?
I think my favorite part of the Patriots intro is when you could see somebody's little tiny fingers ready to reveal a finger. They don't realize that we actually pick up the finger. They're on the other side of it.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jeff Snyder.
David Lynch.
Correct. Drew.
That would be a man who shot part of Inland Empire in my home, David Lynch.
JTE.
Well,
David Lynch.
And Sam.
Mr. David Lynch.
Everybody gets it. 2-2. Next question.
Truman Wayne just claimed that David Lynch broke into his house. We'll have to get more on that.
I was asleep.
As details emerge, your next category is from the world of action/adventure. Movies with excitement, and your question is, what actor starred as the title role in the movie Lone Wolf McQuaid?
Jim McQueenie loved that question. He got a big smile on his
I
face.
love that name.
Jim McQueenie scares me.
Was that your nickname in high school?
Yes. 5, 4,
Because you had no friends.
James
3,
Dean?
2, 1. Pens down. Drew.
He drives a truck out of a grave. Chuck Norris.
Correct. JTE.
Chuck Norris.
Whoa. Sam Levine.
Do not have it.
Did not have it. And Jeff.
Do not have it.
Whoa. Great. Holy Drew and JTE, who got it. Remember their match, their sudden death battle that those two had.
Yeah, I just wanted, can we make a pact, everybody here in the room and everybody watching at home or listening, do not tell Chuck Norris that Sam and Jeff didn't get it right. We'll never hear from him again.
There's only one Chuck Norris movie, and that's Sidekick.
All right, we're going to give you guys 20 seconds to answer the next question.
Guys, 20 seconds.
20 seconds to answer the next question. In the category of 80s movies, name 2 of the 3 John Carpenter and Kurt Russell films they made together in the 80s.
Seems like some people in the crowd know that.
They're being jerks.
Some other people in the crowd look perplexed as to why they even showed up, as we're already out of food.
That's true. 5, 4, 3,
I can remember
2, 1.
from the
Pens down, please. JTE.
Big Trouble in China?
And the other one?
I'm sorry.
And the other one?
The Thing.
That's
Challenge.
correct.
Challenge.
Why?
Isn't it?
Here's Big
Challenge.
Trouble. Okay, what's the challenge?
Big Trouble
In Little China.
Okay.
That's correct.
Yeah, you're right. That's wrong.
You keep
Okay,
your challenge. We get it.
I thought he had a little. I thought he had a little in there. Okay. Sam.
I went with The Thing and Escape from New York.
That is correct.
We'll accept NY as New York.
Snyder.
The Thing in Big Trouble in Little China.
You got it. And
Big Trouble in Little China.
Yes, almost.
How does a guy named Little Evil forget to put Little?
Wait, challenge!
What's the challenge? What's the challenge?
Drew, show your board, please. It says Thing. It's the same thing. He's missing.
Absolutely not. It is absolutely not. Historically, the article before words has never been enforced in this show.
If you can show that every time the was supposed to appear in a title, you had to write the
match against Rachel.
Every time.
Rachel
That's
Manson
different.
was victim.
Sorry, it's under challenge. It's under challenge. It's under challenge.
We will
Sorry,
accept the challenge.
He should get the point.
All right, we are coming back.
We have made a ruling after conferring with a number of judges up here at the answer desk, and the ruling is that we will accept Drew McWeeney's answer of Thing because there is no other movie called Thing. So I lose a challenge? Had there been a movie called Thing, then we would have accepted the challenge. However, The Thing is accepted both The Thing or Thing, as has been precedent in the movie trivia Schmoedown. All right, so there we go. So the Patriots lose their challenge here as we get into the next question. And now above the line with a 1-point lead, John Roca happy the challenge did not go to Patriots. Wait, all right, here we go. Write down your articles from now on, please. Do not let your participles dangle. Your next question comes from the world of animated movies. These are movies that are drawn on paper or on computer. Your question is, who provides the voice of Mrs. Potts in 1991's Beauty and the Beast? Already, not even 5 questions in. Yeah, and the Patriots find something to complain about. It was a fair challenge. And I think it was worthy overall by 5. Now, 4. I don't know if I got it. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Sam Levine.
Angela Lansbury.
That's correct. Sam. Snyder. Angela Lansbury. Drew.
Angela Lansbury.
Jason Landry. Oh. Patriots shook here. 7-5. 7-5. We're looking for the Angela Lansbury. All right. Next question. Fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. In the never-ending story, what is the name of the horse that Atreyu loses in the Swamp of Sadness? Can we sing the song together? Shit. Story. Oh, whoa, whoa. We locked eyes and everything. This is wrong. 5. You hate spending time with me that much? Yeah. 3. I'm staying at Mother's. 2. 1. Pens down. Snyder. It's called The Thing. Incorrect. Incorrect. The nothing in that movie. True. I have Artemis. That's incorrect. Okay. JTE. I know this is the wrong film card. No. I want to see the answer. No. Artax. 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 So that takes away. That takes Drew McWeeney's perfect round away. So I'm a big fan of that movie. Here we go, and as well as okay, here we go. Next question here. Artax, not a name of Wendy Lee's dog. Only 2-point lead for above the line. Snyder's got to get past this. 2-point lead. Here we go. Your next question comes from the world of comedies. For Kurt Russell and Kevin Costner, how many miles was it to Graceland in their 2001 movie? Yeah, you could just feel
3,000.
This room right now. Feel the electricity, the tension. 5. Vibes. 4. The cocaine. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Drew. 3,000. Correct. JTE.
3,000.
Sam.
Mr. 3,000.
And Jeff. 3,000. Already got it. So 9-7. 9-7. 300. We accept Jeff's answer because he did not put a comma where that is typically used in 3,000. Am I up? You are up. All right. Here we go, guys. Horror/thriller is the next one. Horror/thriller. This 2013 film starred Jessica Chastain and Nikolai Coster-Waldau as guardians to 2 little girls who have an otherworldly protector. You nailed that name pronunciation, by the way. I did. I saw you approach it. It was tough. And I saw you some hesitation. I said I can get it. But you went into the forest. I went for it. You came out unscathed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. JTE.
I think it's Mama?
Correct. Sam.
It's an oldie but a goodie. Geppetto.
Incorrect. Sam. Mama. And Drew. Mama. So because of that, the Patriots are only within 1 now because Sam missed it. 10-9. They're all so good at the Schmoedown. Even their incorrect answers are at least funny. 10-9. So their final question here. Here we go. Final one. And it is a Patreon question. Thank you to all of our Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon supporters. This patron is from John Patterson. John Patterson, thank you, sir. In this championship match, John Patterson wanted to hear a question from the world of drama. Certainly no shortage of that here today. Nope. Your question is, what actor plays the role of military engineer turned lion hunter, Lieutenant Colonel John Henry Patterson, in the 1996 film The Ghost and the Darkness? I think I know why John Patterson wanted to ask that question. Why? Because the guy's name is Patterson in the question. Hell yeah. 5. He likes that last name. Might be related.
It's one or the other.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Sam.
So Michael Douglas?
No, it is not. Snyder.
The other one. Val Kilmer.
Correct. True.
I have Michael Douglas.
And JTE.
Michael Douglas.
Oh, so ties it up. Tie game. Snyder ties it up. Snyder ties it up. 10-10. 10-10. Only
Jeff Snyder gets it, and because of it, we have a tie game going into round number 2.
I mean, you couldn't ask for anything more than this after such bombastic introductions and with so much controversy in round 1. We all come out square. It's like we didn't even have to play it. And now we move on to round number 2.
Now, this is big, though. Now, tell us the rules of round number 2 here, Mark.
I'm happy to do that. In round number 2, each team is going to hear 6 questions from a movie category. That movie category is determined by a spin at the wheel of justice/fate/dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, each question is worth 2 points. Not sure of the answer, you can check the multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. I want to remind the teams that you are allowed to confer with your teammate on each and every question. There is also stealing available in round 2. However, there is no outright penalty for missing a question.
Now, the Patriots do not have their challenge above the line, has their challenge left. All 3 have their JTE rules left.
And I will point out that we do have 2, not 1, but 2 slices on the wheel are Patreon-supported slices. One is Kubrick films, and one is musicals. It's a shot in the dark if that one gets hit.
It is. Now, okay, so here how it works, because Jeff Snyder did tie it up in the first round, and it is a tie game, the Patriots can choose, because they are the champions. Do you want to go first or second? The manager, Tom Dagnino, coming in here
all in the entire
for a decision here to see whether or not they're going to spin first, what the decision is. Normally, a lot of times, they switch it up. They switch up. All right, guys, what's the decision?
As usual, we go first.
You're going to go first. All right, the champions are going to spin first, try to get up to a lead.
JT is going to spin. I hope he doesn't give a little spin. He does not know that word.
Right, here we go.
Here it comes. There it goes. Here comes Christian. We could have Clint Eastwood.
Dramas. Do you want dramas? They're going to stay with dramas. Oh, wait. They're going to talk it over.
Okay.
Talk it over. Now the question, because they don't want to. They want to stay away from musicals. And how good are they in dramas?
You know what? This wheel is tricky because there's categories that both of them are good at, obviously, but there's a few that could trip you up. Do you think dramas is one of them?
I'm going to give you guys a countdown here. In 5, you got to keep the category. 5, you got to keep the category. 5, 4. Keep it. Okay, keeping it. All right, here we go, guys. Smart move here. We'll see. Dramas. Dramas. 6 question, guys. Question 1. Who plays Edmond Dantes, the protagonist in 2002's The Count of Monte Cristo?
Guy Pearce. Guy Pearce.
5.
Guy Pearce.
3, 2.
Jim Caviezel.
2 points.
Wow.
Next question. Were they all that tough? Next question. Who plays convicted murderer Matthew Poncelet in 1995's Dead Man Walking?
Sean Penn.
2 points. Okay.
Didn't need the title for that one.
Who plays the bartender Bob Signowski, who assists in operating a Brooklyn bar as a drop location for illegal takings in 2014's The Drop? 5, 4.
Repeat the question.
All right. Who plays bartender Bob Sagnowski, who assists in operating a Brooklyn bar as a drop location for illegal takings in 2014's The Drop?
Tom Hardy.
2 points. So far, halfway through round 2. Here is your fourth question. Fourth question. In Scent of a Woman, Al Pacino leads Gabrielle Anwar in what type of dance? Five, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, waltz, B, merengue, C, tango, D, foxtrot?
Waltz. A. Waltz.
5.
We get the things one more time.
A, waltz, B, merengue, C, tango, D, foxtrot. 5,
A.
4, 3, 2.
Tango.
1 point.
Yeah. Oh, boy. They didn't want to answer that one at all. They still get a point out of it.
All right, here you go. Question number 6. Question number 5. Sorry, question number 5. In Rain Man, what did waitress Sally Dibbs drop on the floor as Ray and Charlie were leaving the diner?
His glasses on, Christian. What's that?
5,
10.
4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, toothpicks, B, napkins. C, straws. D, spoons.
Toothpicks.
1 point.
Damn it.
1 point. Now they're maneuvering their way around. They're a little less bold with their answers. All right, this is 6. Last one. Last question in dramas. Which 1993 crime drama stars Al Pacino as an ex-con, Sean Penn as his sleazy lawyer, and Penelope Ann Miller as his dancer girlfriend?
Carlito's what?
2 points. So, what's that? 20.
What's that? What is it?
20 to 10. And we got ourselves a football game score here. That's just what the Patriots won. Can above the line match it? 20 to 10. The Patriots have a 10-point lead over above the line, and now above the line is on their way up to the wheel. Drew
doing the honors.
Yep.
He's all hopped up on Diet Mountain Dew.
Here we go. And here's the spin. Big spin by Drew.
Here we go. Round and round it goes. Drama's no longer there, Christian. You got to think they're avoiding musicals. They might want to move your release dates.
Festival
Darlings. That one can go either way.
Darlings. Sam had this against Drew.
They're going
against
now.
Bibiani, excuse me. Festival Darlings. You just never know which way that one's going to shake out.
It's going to go.
You know, spin again.
Spinning again, away from the darlings of festivals.
Drew's been really good with that wheel. They're looking for 70s right now. They're looking for
70s is the one.
Oh, that's what they're looking for.
70s is the one. I would fancy them good for movie release dates, probably. I think maybe a well-known actor or actress.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, they have DiCaprio in their sights. Movie release dates, Christian.
DiCaprio is it. It's Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio is...
Your first question of 6 in the world
Come
of
on,
Leonardo DiCaprio, star of Growing Pains. Before The Wolf of Wall Street, Leonardo DiCaprio and Jonah Hill both had roles in what movie?
5.
The answer is Django Unchained.
That
2
is
points.
correct. Yep.
Points are on the way.
Little cameo, little Jonah Hill cameo. That's
Here
pretty
now.
specific.
All right, your next question. In what film does Leonardo DiCaprio play a United States Marshal?
Shutter Island! Shutter Island! Shutter Island!
5, 4, 3,
Yeah.
2.
Body of Lies?
It's incorrect.
Correct.
2 point steal.
Steal.
5, 4, 3,
Right? What else?
2.
Go. Shutter Island.
2 point steal.
Wow. They got a check slips. But they did get it. It is Shutter Island, and that's a big steal for the Patriots. The question is, Leonardo DiCaprio made his one appearance in a Woody Allen movie. In what film?
Celebrity.
2 points, and they're back within single digits here. It is 22
Mike Tyson.
14.
Okay.
Your next question. Leo, as I call him, plays the character of Cobb in what film?
Inception! Inception!
Yeah. Go for it. Inception.
2 points. Okay.
Okay, 6-point game here. All right, your next question. In the movie Titanic, what actor played the ship's captain, Captain Edward John Smith?
Victor Garber! Victor Garber!
5.
John Noble.
It's incorrect for 2 points.
Victor Garber!
5, 4, 3, 2,
Captain.
1. The captain.
No idea.
Not even in the same literal
no
state.
idea.
The answer is Bernard Hill.
Bernard Hill.
Bernard Hill.
That's very famous.
We gave you the name of the captain. You had to get the name of the actor.
That's fine.
This is the last question. Your last question in the world of Leonardo DiCaprio. In the wonderful filmography that he has, Leonardo DiCaprio received his first Oscar nomination, co-starring with what actor whose character name was in the film's title?
Johnny Depp!
With what actor? Whose name? I'm sorry, Johnny Depp.
What is your final answer?
Johnny Depp is the answer.
We asked what your final answer is. Stop. What is your
Final answer is Johnny Depp.
That is correct.
2 points.
stopped himself. He stopped himself and said Johnny Depp. I asked
What's eating Gilbert Grape?
and then he said, wait, what's the actor Johnny Depp? And then I asked final answer, and he said,
unclear question.
22-8.
Caught himself. He had not yet made a football move and retracted the answer.
So there we go. So at the end of the second round, at the end of the second round, it is 22-18.
4-point game.
4-point game as we get into the betting round. The betting round.
Betting round works like this. The Patriots are in the lead, thus they are going to get one more spin at the wheel. That spin is going to hit a movie category. We're going to ask one question from that movie category. Once the category has been spun, we are going to ask the teams to wager a bet of points. You can bet 0 points. You can bet all the way up to 3 points. Any amount of points is legal up to 3. If you get the question right, you gain that many points. If you get the question wrong, you lose as many points as you had bet.
You did say 0 to 3, right?
0 to 3, you may bet no points whatsoever if you're not confident in the category that you, the Patriots, are about to spin right now.
All right, go ahead. Spin the
I was
wheel.
like, should I say something? I'm just going to let it be, real quick.
Go
I'm
ahead.
going to zip it.
Jeff, go ahead. Are you going to spin? Who's going to spin?
Jeff
JT.
Snyder, a fan of the Beatles and allowing JT.
Holy shit.
Patriots with a 4-point lead
Shit.
here.
Yeah. Where's your hat? I
Just the kind of testiness you might expect from two teams with so much on the line.
Yeah, it's just like there's so much our writers can do. All right, so
And
I think it's coming.
here comes the wheel. You gotta remember this. Everything
so
seems
close
to
to
be
one
going.
line.
Patreon slices, crime movies.
All
It
right.
is.
Crime movies
One
is
point.
the question here. All right, so
Because Christian has committed more crimes in his life, he will be asking the question, but first we need the wager of points from each team, and we're going to have one of our incredibly adept crew members look at the points.
all right, write down your points, guys. Write it down and then show it to Copster, please. All right, guys, here is your question. Here's your question. All right, your question in the realm of crime. Pierce Brosnan, Selma Hayek, and Woody Harrelson star in what 2000s heist film?
Oh, boy. You guys are in trouble now.
5.
Can you repeat the question?
Yes, that's your first. Pierce Brosnan, Selma Hayek, and Woody Harrelson star in what 2000s heist film?
It's a tough one.
I think both seem pretty confident.
5.
Crime movies.
4.
See if it pays off.
Three.
Another repeat, I think.
2,
I think we
1. Pens down, please. All right, Sam.
Round of
How many points?
We wagered 3.
And your answer?
After the sunset?
That is correct. And
Is it?
Patriots. How many points?
3.
And you took. What'd you get?
After the sun.
Still holding that 4 points. That's big. Sam Levine hits it. That's big. 4 points.
Jeff on that.
And now we get into the round that everyone was talking about and what it was going to come down here. It's the speed round. Sam Levine has established himself as one of the most dominant speed round players the game has ever seen. JTE is pretty good as well, but this is the speed round. Mark, how does it work?
In the speed round, we are going to ask a question up here at the news desk. That question is worth 1 point. Whichever competitor buzzes in first, your buzzer will light up green. You then have exactly 2 seconds to answer the question. Your buzzer hits green, your name gets said by one of us, and then 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. If you do not have the correct answer or even wager a guess in that time, your team will lose a point. These questions could be from any movie category.
All right, guys, here we go. First 3 questions in the speed round. Everybody's ready.
How many are there?
What? There are 5 questions.
5, okay.
Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Question number 1. Quentin Tarantino wrote the screenplay for which 1990s vampire flick?
Still Dawn.
He got it for 1 point.
Yeah, you got it first.
Question number 2. In Gremlins, what does Randall name the Mogwai he buys for his son? Sam.
Gizmo.
2 points. 1 point. 1 point. Question 3. Anchorman, the legend of Ron Burgundy, is set in what? Sam.
San Diego.
24. That's it. That's right. 1 point.
All right, your next question to the field. Who was the director for the movie The Exorcist?
Drew.
William Friedkin.
1 point.
Question in the speed round.
Hold on, sorry.
And it is, which film was the directorial debut of Ryan Coogler?
Just not.
Fruitvale Station.
1 point.
All right. Wow. What in this? Wow. McQueen chipping in as well. We have ourselves a ball game going into the last round.
What a battle there. 1 point between these two. Snyder just getting that point at the end. Sam Levine, 3 straight points. McQueenie with 1 point as we get into the 5th and final round. All right, how does it work? Here we go, guys. We're getting into the 5th round. How does it work?
For all the marbles, each team is going to get up to 3 questions. We determine those questions from a number provided to us from the team. Because the Patriots are in the lead, we're going to get their series of numbers first. Your series of numbers must be from 1 to 20. Each one of those numbers corresponds to a movie category up here. Your first question is worth 2 points. The next 3, the last one worth 5. Because this is the team format, once you hear the category for the 2-point question, the team must decide which competitor is going to field that question. You may not confer with your teammate for either the 2-pointer or the 3-pointer, which will be answered by the opposite team member. All right. You are allowed to confer for your 5-pointer.
Come on, ATL!
You have a 1-point lead. 3 numbers from 1 to 20. 10, 10, 12, 12, 5, 5, and then above the line.
Oh, we took the number, damn. Okay.
We're gonna go
Highlight it.
8, 3,
3,
and 1.
8, 3, and 1. 4 above the line. Who will be going first here? 8, 3, and 1. All right, the above the line, the challengers will be going first with their category, which was number 8.
All right, I will be administering the questions to above the line.
What is the category, please? So that we can decide who's answering.
I realize how the math. Your category is from the world of dance movies.
Either or. I'll take it if you want.
Okay. I'll take it.
Drew McQueenie's going to take it.
Drew McQueenie. He moves with a style and ease. He's ready to dance the night away for 2 points. Drew McQueenie, your question is, what actress stars as hip-hop choreographer Honey Daniels in the film Honey?
Would that be Jessica Alba?
Well,
now we bounce back. Now we bounce back to the Patriots. We go back to the Patriots, and here we go. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt movies.
Who's gonna want that?
2-pointer here. I'll go. All right, 2-pointer. What character name does Brad Pitt go by in David Fincher's Fight Club?
Tyler Durden.
2 points. All right, now we All right, here we go now. If we go back to above the line, Sam Levine here with category number 3. Category number 3.
Your category is in the world of crime.
Okay.
And your question is, in Ocean's 11, name the 2 actors who play the competitive Malloy brothers, the team's mechanics and driver.
Casey Affleck and Scott Conn.
3 points.
All right, now we get back to the Patriots. Category number 12. That's dramas. That's dramas. JTE, Kenny Wormold, Julianne Hough, Miles Teller, and Andy McDowell star in what 2000 film that was a remake of a 1980s film?
Footloose.
3 points. 31-30, and now we get down to a 5-point question for a bomb.
Come on, ATL! Come on! You got this!
Above the line needs to hit this 5-pointer. They can confer if they hit it. It bounces back to the Patriots. And if not, the Patriots will retain the title and become 10-0.
This is fun. This is fun.
Above the line, it all comes down to this. You get this question right, you force the hand of the Patriots. If you miss it, the Patriots retain their championship belts. Your 5-point question, and your fate lies in the category of famous actors and actresses.
That's pretty easy.
These are famous actors and actresses. Your 5-point question is, name 2 1990s movies in which Tom Cruise plays a warrior?
The Firm, A Few Good Men. The Firm.
The Firm and A Few Good Men.
For 5 points. Here we go. During the position that Buffalo was in at the Spectacular, if the Patriots hit the 5-pointer, they are still the champions. However, if they miss, above the line will be the new champions. The category is Charlize Theron films. Get out of here. Charlize Theron films. Here we go. Which actor plays Charlize's father, John Bridger, in The Italian Job? 35.
Don't get it.
Right now.
Don't get it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
Which actor plays Charlize's father, John Bridger, in The Italian Job?
Don't get it.
5, 4, 3.
This could be a choice. Robert Duvall.
We'll find out. Look at that. Look at that. Patriots enjoying it. Drew McQueen either letting him a hand or just congratulating him. But both played so spectacularly here today, but what a match by both. But the Patriots at 5:31 seconds away from winning the championship, and man, did they go down. It was a back and forth battle. Patriots were up, above the line was up. That speed round was everything. I mean, I leave it up to the Schmoedown rundown experts to figure out exactly how many lead changes took place in this game, but it was just such a back and forth contest, ending with the same score of one of the great Super Bowls of all time, Super Bowl 14. Yeah, but Sam Levine doesn't have it easy because he puts that championship on the line this Friday against Classy Clark Wolf, the singles championship. He's going into it now with both belts. Will he come out after Friday with the belt, or will he just be the team champion? Either way, Sam Levine has done it. Drew McQueen has the gold. He did it. He is the team champion. What does this mean? What's going to happen next? The Patriots do have an automatic rematch should they take it. I think what you have to look at here is the run that the Patriots went on. It may have ended here today, and they may not be happy about it, but to defend the titles many times as they did, to be the worthy champions, heels though they may be, boos and alls, I take my hat off figuratively, of course not literally, to the amount of run and blood, sweat, and tears and movie watching they put in, but above the line, I think if you had to have somebody unseat the Patriots, above the line was the team to do it. It was an absolutely incredible match, one for the ages, one of the best title matches of all time, and the Patriots showed why they were the best champions of all time. So what's going to happen? We talked to Jen Sturger, who has the former champions, the Patriots, and the new movie trivia Schmoedown team champions above the line. Here we go.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here, and we are here with your new team champions. That's got to sound pretty great to you right now, right, guys?
Oh, it feels very good.
Yeah!
For what feels like forever. As awesome as this is, a belt belongs here at all times, if not on both shoulders.
I noticed you guys were getting a little frustrated, though. You know, you left the first match tied. You know, going out of the second round, you were a little behind, and I just saw you getting a little heated. Oh, what was happening?
Okay, so when you're playing the Patriots, they like to play head games, and unfortunately, when you poke a bear, you know, the bear's going to get angry. I'm talking about Drew. He was furious. He's kicking me under the table. He's like, make a stink, complain about more stuff. I was just following what he was asking me to do. But, yeah, tensions were high. Belts were on the line. I mean, we've played these guys before. There were two challenges in round one. And so, you know, there was a lot of emotion in the game, and that's what you pretty much have to expect in a title match, especially with us against the Patriots.
You guys proved absolutely dominant in that speed round. Do you think that your previous experience as a singles champion helped you in that at all?
I absolutely do. I mean, that speed round is something that the more you do it, the better you will get at it. But also, I have a distinctly unfair advantage. I only have a 30-inch sleeve. So the distance between my brain and my hand, it's quicker than everyone else's. It just doesn't seem fair that I should be able to play in a speed.
Going into that last round, and you hear your first category is going to be dance movies, did you start to panic a little bit?
I mean, I did, because you never know what you're going to get with dance movies, and Drew and I, we talked it over, and he was ready to do it. I mean, and I'm very glad that it worked out that way.
And you've seen Honey, which is the more surprising fact out of this whole thing.
I think people think that there are certain categories we haven't seen. I love movies, so like there's plenty of musicals I love. There's plenty of dance films. We all have our blind spots, but I am not as afraid of some of these categories as I think people believe you should be.
Oh, well, you guys definitely proved that today. Now, obviously, there's an automatic rematch coming up now against the Patriots. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, Drew and I knew that this might happen, that if we won, they'd get that automatic rematch. And so we checked it over with the bosses upstairs, and it turns out we're allowed to dictate the terms of this rematch. So we are challenging the Patriots to an Iron Man match at Collision.
That's right. And I am excited. I have not participated in one of these. It was just described to me. It sounds bloody and horrible, and bodies will be mangled.
That's all me. I'm not going to come out of this thing alive.
Heard it here first, guys. Oh, Tom, that was an absolutely devastating loss right there. How are you feeling besides cold?
You know, in the immortal words of Jack Nicholson in A Few Good Men, this is funny. This is real funny to me, because there was a couple of real weird things happening there. He stated what's eating Gilbert Grape. So why does he have a second chance to answer? One, Thing is a character in the Addams Family, okay? And there's another one too. The Big Trouble in Little China. He had NY on there. The other guy, it's the two clowns that are running this thing. It's stacked against us. This is exactly what I knew was going to happen. Look, did Above the Line play a pretty good game? Yeah, sure. But we're the best. And we still will remain the best. And we'll take their stupid challenge.
Whew. Guys, you got to be feeling a little beat up after that. That was an incredible match you guys put on out there.
I think a lot of you guys out there are saying, hey, Above Line won. I think the real winners here is probably going to be you guys, because this is going to be Ali Frazier. You're seeing two of the best teams of all time go at it. We won one, they won one. Now let's let this third one decide it once and for all, because we're not playing around anymore. A year and a half as champions, we're coming for you guys.
Now, you guys had an absolutely incredible round two. You know, going into that speed round, though, I could see you getting a little frustrated. Jeff, tell me what was going on.
I wasn't frustrated. I mean, I was frustrated in the first round. You know, it was a little miffed that JT messed up Big Trouble in Little China, and then
I forgot one little thing.
Drew's whole thing with the Thing. So you know, it sort of took me out of my game in that first round. Although I thought I still played well. Second round, JT convinced me to go with dramas, which was a great move.
Yeah.
We ran the table, didn't give up any steal opportunities. Third round, we did really well with the three-pointer and After the Sunset. Fourth round, man, speed round's just tough. Sam is just so quick. There were a couple on those that I thought I got him. I'll have to watch the tape. But, you know, his buzzer lit up first. I didn't get a chance to do enough William Friedkin or From Dusk Till Dawn, and that allowed him to tie it up going to that last speed round question.
Yeah.
We only had a 1 point advantage heading into the final round.
At the end of the day, it came down to us answering a question.
Yeah.
And 9 out of 10 times, that's exactly how I want to play out.
Exactly.
This time, neither of us...
We had him on the ropes. We were
had him on the ropes.
Up 1 point going into the last round. All we need to do is go 3 for 3. We knew we wanted number 10 and 12, which we got those correct.
Yep.
And the last number, the category, we were sort of back and forth. We ended up going with 5. Charlize, I hate the Italian job I saw when it came out, and never seen it again. Never even thought of Donald Sutherland. We just didn't know it.
Never saw it. I was literally like...
Can't make mistakes against Above the Line.
So I knew every other actor in that movie, because it's all young actors. Mark Wahlberg, Jason Statham. I was like, who the hell is the old guy in that movie? I never saw it. I'm only going off the trailer.
We both looked at each other like, JT, you know this, right? And JT looked at me like, you know this. And
oh, shit.
Just didn't have that last answer today, and that was the difference. I really think we kind of outplayed them today, but man, that Levine in that speed round was tough to beat, and then missing that last one.
Yeah, I agree.
Tough way to go. It was a great run, though.
I guess
Great run.
my big question for you guys now is, how do the Patriots recover, and is this the end of an era for you guys?
Let's slow up a little bit.
Wait, Ken, did you have something to add?
Yeah.
Jennifer, let me tell you something. There is a lot of people who are going to watch this match today and say this is the end of an era. All these phrases they see on bumper stickers waiting in traffic to get here, because the truth is, there's no greater champion than the system, something we keep having to fight, but there's a bigger truth, and everyone here in this building knows it. No one came here today to see above the line win. They came here to see the Patriots lose. We are money. We are the straw that stirs this entire drink. And the system wants to fight us? Well, load the fuel into the rocket ship, because no one's gonna circle the wagons like the den.
Do you need a lozenge?
Well said.
So I'm assuming that means you are taking their Iron Man challenge.
And I don't like the word recover. I feel like we played like champions today. This game, if we fought 10 times, I think...
beat us. We beat ourselves.
Yeah,
We beat ourselves.
It's the system of the game. Again, I like where we ended. This is going to be Ollie Frazier. Part 3 is going to be something special. Tune in. I'm done.
And we're through here.
So how about that? Look, they said it, that we knew that the Patriots have an automatic rematch clause right away, and Above the Line knew that. And how about Drew and Sam issuing an Iron Man challenge at the Collision in the main event? You have the main event where you're going to have the Patriots versus Above the Line 3 in an Iron Man match, settling the score once and for all for the belts. And after this match, I can't wait.
You and I are going to have some herbal tea or some steroid shots in the neck, because announcing that match is going to be no easy task, much less actually fielding the questions. So much more pressure on really both teams, because Above the Line, they don't want to give the belts right up, and the Patriots, they want that back around their waist. What a match here today. I had the pleasure of calling it with you. A fantastic display of movie trivia know-how from start to finish, worthy of the term upper decker.
It was an absolutely incredible fight. The Patriots were fighting hard. Above the Line stayed in there. I mean, they had, look, the Patriots had some complaints. The Above the Line had some complaints. They played, they fought, they scratched, they clawed, and it was one of the best title matches we've ever seen. And Above the Line, say it with me now, the new movie trivia Schmoedown team champions of the world.
Feels weird to say, but it is accurate nonetheless. Make sure you guys check out our Schmoedown Patreon page. Join right now, find the tier that's right for you, and become a patron of the movie Trivia Schmoedown. Join in the fun and enthusiasm.
All right, thank you guys very much. Make sure on June 2nd, come on out there and check it out. We are going to have a live event, 2 big matches, Star Wars #1 contender match between Alex Damon, Joseph Scrimshaw, and Ken Knapsack, the Lions Den, gonna be there playing it out to see who's gonna win that #1 contender spot. And then the main event, team action. You've got Ben Bateman, Drew Guy going up against the Shire Wolves, and it is going to be very interesting now, because now their team title chances get pushed back just a little bit because of the Collision main event.
That is Christian Harlow. I am Mark Ellis. We will be at the June 2nd event as well. Looking forward to seeing all your smiling faces in North Hollywood. In the meantime, I am saying goodbye. How do you say it?
See you later.
What's up, Schmoedown fans? Frank here, and it is time for your Schmoedown breakdown.
And
For the 8th time, the Patriots were defending their title. They have held it since December 23rd, 2016. That's 507 days since anyone has held the team titles other than the Patriots. Getting into it, tensions were high early on, and all it took was 3 questions into the match to see just how intense things were.
Drew, show your board, please. It says thing. It's the same thing. He's missing. Oh,
Absolutely not. It's absolutely not. Historically, the article before words has never been enforced in this show.
If you can show that every time Doc was supposed to wear the title, you had to write Doc.
Match against Rachel
That's different.
sorry, it's under challenge. It's under challenge. It's under challenge.
And at the end of round 1, it was all tied up at 10 apiece, each team performing a point or 2 below their normal average.
It's called The Fit.
In round 2, it looked like the Patriots of old as they go 6 for 6 for 10 points. It marks the 4th time in a row going 6 of 6, and the 5th time in total they've done it. As for above the line, they didn't perform as well as they probably would have liked. They went 4 of 6 for 8 points, as well as giving up a huge 2-point steal that further extended the Patriots' lead to 4 points going into the next round, the wager round. And after both teams successfully wagered and earned 3 points, the speed round was up next. The Patriots were 13 of 15 all-time heading into this. However, that would not deter Sam Levine as he scooped up the first 3 points in the round to get them within 1 point. On the ensuing question, Drew McWeeny, he tied the game up at 25, but on the last question of the round, Snyder snuck in there to get the Patriots a 1-point lead heading into the 5th and final round. Both teams each exchanged blows on their 2- and 3-pointers respectively, with the Patriots clinging to a 1-point lead. Above the line needed to hit their 5-pointer. This is a position they've only been in twice before. But they hit their 5-pointer here, giving them a record-tying 35 points. It's a record they now hold in a 3-round and 5-round match scenario. As for the Patriots, in their 7 previous title defenses, the Patriots went down to the 5-point question 4 times, successfully answering 3 of those times. Unfortunately for them, they would miss their 5-pointer here, and their reign would come to an end by a final score of 35-31. Above the line are your new team champions. Getting inside the box score on this one, both teams put up fantastic numbers. Patriots went 21 of 29 on the day, while above the line went 22 of 30. Looking at both of their matches combined, the Patriots have gone 42 of 57 for 74% accuracy, totaling 64 points, and above the line have gone 45 of 60 for 75% accuracy, totaling 67 points. If you want to find out other stats about this match and from around the league, check out SD Rundown Stats on Twitter, and don't forget to check out the Schmoedown Rundown every Saturday on YouTube and the Collider Factory podcast feed. This week, we are talking to the newly crowned champs, Sam Levine and Drew McWeeny. This has been your Schmoedown Breakdown.
It's called The Fit! How's it going, guys? If you didn't know about the Patreon, you guys have a chance to support the Schmoedown. Now,
Well, above the line, they've done it. I knew they would, but you know what? Seriously, though, you got to give all the credit in the world to the Patriots. We love to hate them, but man, they have been the most dominant team to ever grace the Schmoedown. And you seen they play fantastic in this match. And I can't wait for that part 3 at the Collider Collision Iron Man match. That's going to be another match battle for the ages. But above the line, they're the champs. Hallelujah. Somebody defeated the Patriots at long last. If you like my reactions, you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Christopher Woodburn. You can find me on Twitter at ChrisWoodburn83, Facebook, Christopher Michael Woodburn. And if you do Schmoedown reactions, trailer reactions, come join the MTS Fan Reaction League on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. So until next time, Mr. Boy C-Dub. Peace.